This is Kevin, Gamertag Magic. I'm going to bring you a bonus clip to start this game off, and I kill a dirty camper with a tomahawk. As if it's not bad enough that he's hiding behind that box, he's laying prone, but he gets tomahawked right in the goddamn face. As you can kind of see from my theater mode editing, which isn't the best. I've always I like the feature and I want to get better at it, but I'm just, every time I go into theater mode and start playing around, I just get there, I'm like, I'd rather just be playing Call of Duty. So here I am capturing B, and there I throw the tomahawk, forgetting it's not a real grenade that's going to do anything, but that happens, and I've got scavenge, so I'll just get a new tomahawk later. But I do that every once in a while. That bonus clip that you saw came right from the game right before this one, so we got 2 in a row on Summit. And I used the PM63 both times. It didn't do as well the first game as I did on this one. And this gameplay is going to be used for the second round of the commentator term I entered by Kill a Fry. So I won my first round, which I feel pretty good about. And hopefully I'll be able to keep things going and win the second one. I think this gameplay is pretty sweet. Not only do I do well, but I do well using a gun that's not exactly the best gun in the game, but it's one I really enjoy playing with. So here our team is 3-capped, which is always awful. So that's why I was kind of hanging out there, because I didn't know whether the spawns were going to flip. It seemed likely, but there they kept A back, so I know it's all good. That's the kind of thing I hate playing with randoms, is they don't seem, not all of them know the kind of tactics you need, whereas, you know, most people who watch videos know that you want to have C and B because you can spawn trap them really easily in A. And it's not really frustrating, but it just kind of sucks when the teammates go and capture, like 3-cap them and stuff. And I never really want to yell at teammates for playing the objective, because that's such a dick move, because half the time I'm playing the game, I'm yelling at people to actually bother and try and play the objective. There I get killed because that guy was on. I hate dying when I've got the Blackbird up, especially like that, as I should have known. For some reason I always assume people on that stairway aren't paying attention to what's going on behind them and are watching people up there, but that happens. Yeah, I was going to say, I hate people who yell at teammates for playing the objective. Like the other day I was in a team of 4 people. 2 of them I've played with before and are pretty cool. They're not pretty cool. They're good players and they're fun to play with. And this guy I'd never played with before, and he wanted to get like bomb plants and demo for Flak Jacket Pro. And the random people on our team kept planting the bombs, and he kept yelling and complaining about them. And then he's like, "Let them defuse." And I was like, "Dude, no. I want to win this game more than I want you to get your Flak Jacket points. I'm sorry. That might hurt your feelings, but whatever." Here what I'm calling this Huey, and I was going to wait longer, like try and get some more kills in this, but one of my friends invited me to a party, so I got into that while I was getting into the chopper and decided to let it go. But yeah, like I was talking about, you know, don't really want to complain about my teammates playing the objective, because so much of the time in Call of Duty, the problem is that your teammates aren't playing objectives. And hopefully I can make this interesting, because goddamn, chopper gunners on Summit are the worst thing you can... Nope, I'm pretty sure they're worse. I was trying to think if there's a map that's worse on Black Ops for the chopper gunner, but I really don't think there is. Which is really the only complaint I can make about Summit, because other than that, I love this map so much. It's only slightly behind firing range in my favorite maps. And sometimes it has the edge, because I really want to use submachine guns, and they're a lot easier to use on this map than firing range for me. I guess I got a decent amount of kills from that chopper gunner than I expected, or than I normally get. But you know, the gameplay on this one started off really awesome. It stays pretty good throughout, but nothing goes quite as well as, you know, I don't get another chopper gunner, which really disappointed me. I was really hoping for a double chopper gunner game. God damn. That always scares me when the second chance guy goes down right in front of me. I always expect that they are going to finish me off, and it's always going to be during a streak, and it's going to piss me off to no end. Luckily that didn't quite happen there. So here we have them 3-capped again, and I feel pretty good about where they're going to be. Like, it seems like they're all down there on C, but yep, here they go. Okay, never mind. This pisses me off so much. I'm like, I guess there was lag, but in my screen I was shooting right as he came through. I have no clue how he got through that. But anyways, I guess I'll tell a story about one of the cooler things I've done in my life. So my cousin Steve was like a super nerd for Attack of the Show, and he's one of those people who they had on like their video chat things they did. So at one point in time they had a contest. Ooh, get Tomahawk guy laying prone. They had a contest for viewers to sending these videos, and they'd win a chance to have Attack of the Show broadcasted live from their house, which was really kind of a bullshit contest because nobody entered it, so they just let certain people win, which was kind of disappointing because we worked on like a little video, and it was kind of cool, not super awesome, but I thought it was good enough to win and stuff. So they did it live from my cousin's house, so we went there, and after the show, Kevin Pereira was there, and he was just hanging out, and we played Rock Band with Kevin Pereira, which I thought was pretty cool. It was apparently like the first time he'd actually played the game, but since he was like a real drummer, it wasn't really tough for him to get the hang of playing the drums on that game. And it was pretty cool. He was a pretty cool guy to hang out with. We did shots of rum, and it was a pretty cool time. The only thing that, oh man, that was disappointing. The only thing that kind of sucked about it was during the actual live cast, they had all these people dressed up as pirates, and they kicked people out, and they kicked me and my other cousin out, even though we actually knew, you know, our cousin whose house they were at, which really disappointed me. But other than that, it was still pretty cool. And there was a lot of fun stuff that went down. You know, you just got to hang out and see how they do a live show, even if it is only Attack of the Show. And I always find it funny because now my cousin kind of hates G4 and Attack of the Show because he kept talking about how he's going to get a job there and stuff, and I don't know if he ever was really going to do it, but that's what he said. Here I get the final kill cam because this dude behind me sucks. He can't finish me off. So it's a pretty good game with the PM63, and I hope